All right, a few things have happened, and one is that there's a lot of emphasis now with the hybrid work being a norm in most places. Your ability to communicate and set your expectations or meet those expectations are extremely important today. So, what does it mean for an MBA graduate? What it means is that you know far superior communication skills, softer skills like empathy, uh, ability to work with teams, which is not just at your location but across geographies as well as location, is extremely important. So somebody who has mastered some of these techniques in their MBA schools or later, to work well with groups, with individuals, influence them better, uh, and in a very conscious way, work on those softer skills, because a lot of the routine stuff today AI is able to solve them, which was not the case about 2 years back. So you have to generate a report. There is something already done there. So I want to make a presentation. The Gen AI will always do it. So what is the extra value that an MBA is bringing to the table? It's again, looking at the data, how it is, what can be inferred out of it, and how you communicate to the others and effectively influence them to move in that direction. Uh, MBA programs need to be there for very very conscious about some of these issues, yeah. Because the old ways, where somebody brings just the technical skills or may not work today. It's a lot more people persuasion, people perspective that's important. Very big systemic thinking, ability to look at data which is coming from the AI systems or ML systems that are around. So train the MBAs better in those areas. I don't think that's going to change. Uh, there are two reasons for it, and I think one is, of course, the MBA programs world over are very selective programs. Whether it's Harvard or whether it's IIMS or XLRI and the other ways people are selected, they are the top 1%, 0.5% of the whole pool. And even after you have cleared those standardized tests, there is the group discussion, there is personal interview, there is a whole lot of other aspects which are checked, especially for your leadership ability, and which you can't really clear through your written exams. So it's a multi-layered process which the industry is very confident about when they hire an MBA. And I'm glad that most of the companies today are are, are, are appreciative of this fact, as well as the MBA programs are also living up to it, because there is a lot of emphasis on softer skills in people. Hard skills can always be imparted, people can always learn it, but it is the ability to work with 200, 300 people who are part of your MBA program and shine your leadership qualities, which are for which there are a lot of opportunities in MBA schools, because you have various marketing, sales, HR clubs which are there in these places, and it helps them develop leadership qualities. Smart ones actually take a lot of initiative in not just existing programs but also start new programs. So I think the first part of it for industry is that they will get high quality people from the MBA programs that are there, who are ready to run the business pretty quickly, maybe about 6 to 7 years or 10 years. Even if it's a startup, they can actually become CXOs in 6, 7 years, and uh, and that will continue to happen. Second part about the industry needing MBAs is obviously, any kind of organization requires extremely trained people in different functions, whether it's operations, supply chain, human resources, marketing, uh, finance. And MBAs are not just about the general management concepts, but also specialization in various areas where they're trained in a very rigorous manner. Now that's very useful for the industry, and I don't see that demand coming up down. In fact, going up, because uh, organizations will need those kind of trained people a lot more than they need today. But again, the hiring criteria is going to be a lot stricter than it was in the past. because you want quick results. Today, the change is not measured in terms of years or even quarters. It happens on a monthly basis. So, what do you look for in people? I mean, I would probably when I look at a candidate, I see their resilience, how much grind they can take, how much of ups and downs they can handle, whether if they fall, they got up, and how they got up. Uh, Now, employers look for those kind of qualities, and in a changing world, that's like gold standard. The quality of resilience and strength and courage and character, that's going to matter a lot. Employers are going to look at that far more seriously now, not just your grades and stuff like that. So your entire personality is going to be looked at.